Hello YouTube, Josh here, back on another episode of I Eat Biscuits for Breakfast, a film commentary podcast, and apparently always co-starring Michael House, because
I'm not obsessed with the show.
I have an inability to get other people on, apparently. So, today...
I was coming on for a different reason today.
Yeah, he was actually... we actually had someone else on, and instead, they've had to drop out, but now we've just got Michael. So, today we're doing something different. It was going to be someone else's first reaction to Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah.
Today, this is Michael's first reaction to Assassination Nation. This is a film that I saw back in 2018, back in November, and I really liked it. I thought it was a slow burn at the start, but once it got going, it really got going. And yeah, this film is what The Purge should have been. So now we're going to get into it. Michael hasn't seen this, so this is going to be his first reaction to it. And I apologise to all my fans in Italy, and for everyone annoyed by Michael playing with that. I apologise to all my fans in Italy because you guys didn't get to hear the John Wick review, John Wick Chapter 2 episode.
Yeah.
Because
if you even have fans in Italy, I'm just saying.
I guarantee I have fans all over the world. Because at least in 14 countries.
Yeah, good luck.
So yeah, today Michael is chomping on a bag of crisps because, you know, we've got to have the professional side of things and the unprofessional side of things.
Gotta have a balance. Have a balance.
So,
I thought you were checking your analytics from
I was checking the view count. So, Michael, are you ready to get going? Okay, finish your drink. Yep. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, put your headphones on because I feel like everything's going to trigger the copyright bot now.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. If Japan can't see this, I'm going to be pissed off at you. Right. I won't actually be able to hear this one. I will be able to hear this one. I need to turn it down.
Yeah, it's blaring loud.
Okay,
Oh, I can't hear Josh now.
I'm turning it down. I really don't want the mic to pick this up.
Oh, damn it, I'm starting to hear him.
Is this good, Michael? Volume-wise?
Yeah, I'm not deaf.
Hopefully you guys won't be able to pick this up. And we're actually having to watch the DVD because the UK sucks and we don't get Blu-rays for things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are...
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, you've got to lean a little bit forward. We don't have Blu-rays for this, Sorry to Bother You, Upgrade.
I might get an imported one of Sorry to Bother You.
Oh, really? If you had to, which would you say is better?
I need to check the steelbook anyway, though, so...
Oh yeah, I've actually ordered a steelbook for My Hero Academia 2 Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that film, and the reason we're talking about steelbooks and that is because that was 1 minute and 10 seconds of logos.
Jesus Christ.
Like, okay, I know that's a very Cinema Sins to do, but Cinema Sins thing to do, but 69 seconds of logos is a tiny bit excessive. Like, and even then, like, now we're opening on some sort of... I know how you feel now with the last few weeks.
That was strange. Yes, good.
What did she say?
I don't remember it all now.
Wow. Of course. I remember this film had... I was hyped for this film because it just looked off the wall insane. Like, stuff like this is just weird.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What
this
the
is,
fuck?
That's going to be Michael's words for a lot of the film.
Most you're going to hear from me, the fuck.
This film is bizarre. I actually remember I saw the trailer in cinemas.
I kind of want a mask like that now.
Once, but I don't remember it in the slightest. Oh, I forgot about this. I actually really forgot about this. The trigger warnings.
I remember it from the trailer.
The trigger warnings.
Murder attempted.
There was a lot of trigger warnings. Some of them, like, I'll admit they're funny and all, but to be fair, the film does have this whole. The film's whole point is. Oh, sorry. Let me start again because I'm struggling to remember the film. I just remember a scene where they talk about porn, but
Yeah, it starts here.
no, this isn't the scene.
No, maybe not.
By the way, we apologise for not telling you when we press play. This is just a force of habit. Yeah, right now, I'm trying to remember what the themes of the film were.
I like the way you haven't put subtitles on.
Oh, I forgot to put subtitles on.
So you have no idea what audio's going on.
Oh, bugger. Right, guys.
Quick break.
Top menu. Top menu, quick.
Nah.
2 seconds, guys. I'm sorry.
You're too close to my face, Josh.
Yeah, well, I have to sort of, because of where the Blu-ray player is. Also, I hate how Universal DVDs work. Like, they suck. Universal needs to get their stuff together. Right.
Yes.
Okay, we're starting it from the beginning again. And,
Shit.
we have to sit through another 69 seconds of logos.
Right, wipe your brain if you're watching this for the first time and
So, yeah, actually...
react with me again.
To be fair, though, this film is... I can't even remember the word. Yeah. The film's trigger warnings, it makes sense because it does sort of tackle this whole freedom of expression in art sort of thing.
So like PC culture and stuff as well.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it definitely tackles PC culture. That is definitely a huge theme of the film. And Michael, you should probably just airplane mode your phone.
Yeah, I might.
Plus, I'll do it.
No, you won't.
Yeah. Yeah. They the film has this whole anti-PC culture, which I can't say I personally like truly agree with. Like, it's not something I'm all over. Like, there are things that people do where I'm like, okay, that's just going too far. Like gingerbread people or snow people was something I heard. And it's stuff like that that goes way
You'll
too far.
never catch the gingerbread people.
Is stuff like that that's not really like that. That's where I think it goes too far. But a lot of it, I don't like to get involved. It's just, yeah.
Can we just say how these subtitles look horrible?
It's a DVD, Michael. Of course, everything's going to look horrible.
True.
Which there really should be like Blu-ray release for this. At least you're gonna make. They should probably do just a Blu-ray release. Should make more money off of it. If anyone wants to buy the film, they would get it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it. There'll be some people that'll get it on DVD, but
They're uneducated.
also I like how that's a Cars. That is a Cars trike.
Is it?
Yeah, because it had Lightyear on it.
Huh.
Yeah, this film is sort of needed to put a lot of this in here because it just needed this. And that this is high school scene is actually the one that I remember the most.
Hell. What one?
The this is high school scene there. Best friends Bex and Sarah. The only thing I remember about this film is like before is Suki Waterhouse. She seems to be popping up in everything. The first time I saw her was in the film Future World. It was in that Future World film we watched.
What one?
The James Franco one. Was you there when we watched it, or was it just me and Louis?
Don't think I was there.
Me and Louis watched it, and it wasn't good. It was really, really, really bad. But Suki Waterhouse was in it. And I then found out she is one of those actresses who's sort of in, like, films that you don't know she's in until... Oh,
you
wow,
watch it?
She's in how?
Yeah.
No, you don't even notice because she was in, like... I didn't even know. She was in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I didn't watch that. Insurgents. So I've seen her first in Future World. That film is not good. Then in Assassination Nation, and then in Detective Pikachu, which is like, okay, you're also there. She's not in Detective Pikachu that much, but
she's in it.
yeah. This film, like, what was this scene? I'm trying to remember this. Yeah, I can't remember the scene at all. I like this. I like the sort of openness she has about everything. Like, she's
very
this film.
open.
That is sort of one of the key themes of this film. It is about how the openness going on here and the closed-mindedness of the rest of the world.
Yeah.
That's what this whole film's about. Yeah, this
Mr. Rapes a lot. Wow.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this. Purely because it's almost like I'm watching it again for the first time. This whole relationship is very creepy.
Okay.
And you'll be glad to hear that... I don't even want to say anything. Everyone can relate to that, to having one of your friends look through your phone, and now they've found out something like that is like, oh. But yeah, what was I was about to say? This film sort of has a very open nature about sexuality, and that is probably, again, one of the biggest themes of this film. It's a very thematic film, this is. You got not much to say, Michael, so far?
What?
You got anything to say so far?
No.
You just enjoying a pack of crisps?
Yeah.
See, this is... Oh yeah, this whole Mark going down on her thing. I have no clue about any of this from personal experience. This is all me having heard through this film, essentially. This first half is very slow, in a way. But so the costume design is very, what's the word? Revealing. Not to the point of, like, disturbing, but, like, noticeable. You can see Bex's nipples through her shirt. And this, I remember the editing was something that really caught me off guard. The first time I watched it. It really has been a while since I've watched this film. So coming up on 6 months now. This film has, I remember nothing. I feel entirely useless. This whole hacker culture thing is pretty topical at this point. But can you stop burping like that? If you're gonna burp quietly, please.
I could say the same for your farts, Josh.
My farts do not appear on here.
No, but they bloody stink.
Yep. But yeah, this...
Would you like me to start telling you to fart less pungently?
That's not possible.
Exactly.
Are you not even seeing this? Yep. You did not want to see that.
Oh!
And that is about to get leaked.
That one's gonna hurt.
That's just been leaked. Everywhere. See, this is... See, well,
That's a good line.
a lot of these characters are ones that become victims as the story goes on. So, this whole them judging the mayor for everything.
Damn.
Them judging the mayor is very like almost hypocritical.
Yeah.
And I just know it's LGBTQ. No, there's no T there, is there? There is a T. LGBTQ. Yeah, I don't even know about the rest of them. And this whole secretive nature, if I were her boyfriend, that would really get on my nerves.
Yeah.
The whole secretive... Because, just imagine, right, you're our age, 17, watching, well, like, you're with your girlfriend, and you find out she has been sleeping with someone who's essentially her dad's age.
Well, shit.
Imagine that, the look on your face then. Or imagine how...
That'd be annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think annoying is an understatement, Michael.
Yeah, no, that'd be fucked, man.
I can't remember. I think this scene was where the editing was sort of starting to feel a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. The editing was something that really bugged me the first time around. It just felt a little bit style over substance. Like, oh yeah, I've got this flash way of editing. And it feels like director Sam Livingston is trying to show off at times. And I think you'll see more later on as the film goes on. But a lot of the... It gets better as it goes on. This film, it started off, I was like, it's okay, nothing amazing, and it skyrocketed in that second half. I don't even remember that. This is something that I really don't remember. Would you like me to get rid of that packet for you, Michael?
Sure.
I think the bin is like right next to me.
Yeah, I don't want pieces and parts. Can I have your YouTube channel, please?
So, I don't know why, but I felt like this was later on in the film. Because this whole editing style was what was sort of bugging me. I think it's not long after this that we get my favourite scene in the film.
Okay.
I don't think it's long after this anyway. Is my door locked? Yes, because I don't want my little... This is not... Okay.
That would be
The
uncomfortable.
BBFC description reads, strong bloody violence and sexual threat. That is a very good description for this film. Which is why I do not want any of my younger siblings walking in on us watching this film. Because it is not a pleasant film for young eyes.
Yeah.
Like, this was one of those films that I understood like as an 18, like, mile 20... Like, I saw 4 18s in the cinemas last year. One of them, mile 22, it didn't feel like much like an 18. There was, like, a few brutal bits where I was like, ooh, yeah, okay, I can see that being an 18.
Yeah.
But not much. There was Halloween. That felt a little bit like...
Thank God.
It was one kill that made Halloween an 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
Overlord. That was just...
Overlord was sick.
Overlord, it deserved this 18 because of the body horror.
100%.
But this film's definitely the one that deserved the most 18 out of this 18.
Overlord was uncomfortable.
And it was really, really good though. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, that was a great film.
It also wins the prize for the worst DVD cover.
Yeah, I need to grab that on Steelbook.
The worst Blu-ray cover. We had a look at the Steelbook, didn't we?
From what I remember, it was just white with Overlord on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And then it's like some blood drops on it as well.
I picked up the Blu-ray because, you know, I prefer to get Blu-ray for most things. Or I know the Steelbooks are Blu-ray, but...
So, is this Daddy who we're seeing on the middle screen? or because he doesn't look old.
No. That's Bex. She's fucking the
Oh,
footballer.
Shit.
That she
Oh.
wanted to.
Sorry, the lighting just.
Daddy is someone.
I was gonna say.
Daddy is someone older, who she's in sort of a sexual relationship
Playing with, essentially.
Sort of. I mean, I think he was the one sticking his fingers down her throat, which is.
No, because in that.
And I'm recording. Sorry, I can't talk. People knocked at the door. That's fun.
No, because the bloke doing that looked young in that clip.
Oh, maybe she got someone to do it for him to send the pictures to him.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah, this film, there was something that I was. Oh no, yeah, the graphics actually. It's taken me a while to get to it. I had to do them myself, and I don't have Photoshop, which is fun. I only have. What was it? Yeah, I only have Paint. So this was done in Paint, and then even that, like the image wasn't the right dimensions, so I had to sort of shrink the image as well. So I'm sorry if this looks really awkward, but hey, I mean, at least in my eyes, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, how who are they waiting for? I just need to remember who they're waiting for before I make a comment. Because I had something that I was going to say. Oh, no, yeah. Just talking to Bex about the night before. How Bex really liked that guy, and then he just one night standed her.
Mm-hmm.
One night standed? One night stood. Is that a word?
One nighted?
I one night stood that hoe. Is that the right phrase? It's obviously not the right phrase.
One and done? I don't know.
I don't know.
Ford Bronco.
See, I like how they're.
Lovely.
I like how they're not like. They're talking about the whole Bartlett situation in a very like, oh my god, can you believe this has happened, kind of way. And as
Jesus,
you
TiVo. You just mentioned TiVo.
as you go on, you'll realise.
What year is this set in?
I think 2017, because it was filmed. That's when it was filmed. Got a release in 2018.
Okay.
But I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me. What? But yeah, it might be. I don't know. Why is it okay? Why is the costume design around Bex so revealing?
I don't know.
Like,
That's kind of cool.
I get it. That's probably her style, and it's you know when like, you know the high school people would have had, you know, high school teachers would have had a problem with it. That is a good quote though.
That is.
And this film is definitely trying to hit on so many themes, and to me, the thematic stuff, so it works, and that was a little bit cold.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they do fatal attraction socks. This scene, okay, this is the best scene in the film, or the best conversation scene in the film. The one about porn.
Lovely. Oh. No, they're not. It's just art.
See?
No, they're drawings. You're wrong.
This whole conversation, like, this whole conversation about openness and sexuality, I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, you're both right.
And how people are sheltered from it.
Yeah.
It's something that, and this whole like the way they're trying to censor her is sort of part of this film's theme.
Yeah.
The censorship, because they've sort of said, look, we're not going to censor ourselves, and that she represents the film, and he represents the what's the word? Not BBFC. Pretty much everyone you want, the producers. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the producers were.
This is sort of shit I support behind like not being PC.
This scene,
like that and shit shouldn't be censored. You know what I mean?
This scene is probably one of my favorite written scenes of last year. Between this and the therapy scene from Hereditary, we had some good writing going on. But yeah, sorry if I'm rambling a lot about themes and that. I had a whole thought track going into Sorry to Bother You, because it's everything from capitalism to even the rap game is commented on in that film, to the point where I'm at this point, like, I'm just so prepared for that film that I can't remember this one at all. See, this is the sort of thing, like, she has argued that tremendously, and then his response here, his response here is perfect. Right now, this is high school. The whole high school, she's limited by her environment. There's a limit to what you can say. She's being censored.
Yeah.
And that
really...
Well, she's being censored, and I'm trying so hard not to spoil it.
Also, that really does sum up high school.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Like...
I'm trying really hard not to spoil the film.
Yeah.
Because I really want to talk about the thematic importance of all of it.
Like, can we talk about high school for a second?
We didn't go to high school, it's a secondary school.
Secondary school, high school, it's the same thing for us. Well, no, it's not the same thing, but it is.
Well, no, some
it's the same place.
Some places call it high school.
Yeah. But,
I really like the cinematography there as well.
That's where you get excited when there's a swear word in the next paragraph of a book and you're reading that page.
Yeah.
Like...
that is... Did you... Yeah, you shouldn't look at me when talking. This whole film has sort of an expression. I think the best way to describe this film is expressionist.
Oh, they're trying there.
See this? Although it does...
Oh, it's a good line.
It is thematically important, though.
Yeah.
This whole...
Oh, yeah.
It's about an old-fashioned town that hasn't adapted to modern views.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
And I love I think that's ultimately what this film is about. An old-fashioned town who hasn't adapted to modern views. Be it through the internet, through sexuality, through everything. That pervert ran on a family values. Yeah, but what he does in his own time is his choice.
Yeah.
And again, the themes in this film are obvious. I think this film and Sorry to Bother You wear their themes on its sleeve. They want you to know, hey, I've got a theme, I've got a theme, I've got a theme.
Right, mate.
Look at the themes. I think we're at the point in the film that you're going to be the most, or not the most, shocked by. That's an understatement. But yeah, this next scene's good. Also, this film does something which I think a lot of films need to do. It has a point, it has a message, and it tells it through a genre. This is a horror film. You wouldn't think it from the first half, but this is a horror film. Not just based on, like, cyber horror, but I've compared it to The Purge. I will stand by that until the Purge franchise is finished and this film is banned in millions of countries. But this film is The Purge. So yeah, this scene, does he do what I think he does? Yes, he does.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Also, that statement is very wrong. I don't want to hurt anyone. And then shooting himself in the head.
Yeah, and then it went viral on the internet.
Oh, that's fucked.
But at the same time, it's what would happen.
Yeah. Oh no, it's extremely what would happen.
Yeah. So what's going on in this scene? I can't quite remember. This scene has this film has a lot of scenes where people are in what was it? Was people in revealing clothes. And it feels almost gratuitous, but then again, it works thematically. So it's this scene.
I get her point.
That line, yeah, where people like, I think she is trans, as far as I know. People like her are killing themselves every day, and no one's caring. It's a very this film makes a lot of points, but it does it in a way that's sort of extreme. As you'll see in the second half, it gets very extreme.
This film has a lot to say.
Yeah. And it has a lot to say, and it says it in an extreme way, which I wish more films would do it, not in such an extreme way, but in a way that was more interesting.
Yeah.
Like, this film, it tells a story. Well, not tells. Sorry, I'm tripping. I'm just my head somewhere. It tells a theme, but it does it in a genre. This is a horror film, and I love that there's something that I respect a lot, because not enough films are focused on theme and genre. You often get a lot of dramas or a lot of just straight genre films. And this is the sort of thing that I feel like none of this, a lot, who actually, okay.
That sucks.
Wow. See, a lot of the stuff that's being read out, this is stuff that I guarantee this wouldn't happen in the UK.
That's sad. That sucks.
This feels like a lot of it wouldn't happen in the UK.
Yeah.
Because, like, what was it? A lot of these, what's the word? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
A lot of these actions aren't really something that would happen in the UK.
That's wrong.
What?
Because baby pictures like that, and like when your kids are young,
Yeah.
that's always been a thing.
Yeah, because I've seen it in, like, even films.
Yeah.
Man of Steel, I know Veronica.
Bath time with your kids has been
Like,
a thing that parents would take pictures of for a while, like for years.
One of my friends has, in his living room, there's a picture of his older brother running naked on the beach when he was a little kid. Just in the living room.
What was that?
There's a picture of his older brother when he was, like, a young kid, running on the beach naked.
Who?
For their sake, I won't reveal the person.
But, like, you even hear it in the real world. Like, remember Russell Howard's stories?
But I like this though. Hang on. All I'm trying to say is that nudity isn't inherently sexual. That is something which, again, another theme in this film.
100%.
But it's something that actually the film Titanic did. It had a scene where Kate Winslet I think it was Kate Winslet? I can't remember. She had her boobs out and the film got an R rating because of it, but but James Cameron argued, look, that's not sexual. And I like this, that he's not a child molester. He never molested it. There's no proof that he molested his child.
No.
And this film's themes are so on the nose. They're pretty much the only thing I can talk about.
Wow.
They're pretty much the only...
Fuck that line.
What did he say? Sorry? I didn't read it.
Men will be men, girls will be girls, and until they can't do that or something, I will protect you. No, until you can protect yourself, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
That's like...
That is an old-fashioned mentality, though.
Yeah, it really is.
And that is the whole thing. This whole town.
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned mentality. And that's what this film is trying to hammer home. And honestly, I'm just waiting for the last sort of 20 minutes where the cinematography style of this film really comes into play. Okay, there is a significance to... I feel like there's a significance to seeing her feet up in the air. And there's a... It's hard... Okay, so a common fetish is a feet fetish, right?
Yeah.
It's common. So,
well,
people...
Supposedly, I don't know.
It seems common.
Yeah,
right?
It does. Because you hear about it a lot.
Yeah, so... yeah, that is something that, by the way, when girls tell people to suck my dick more than boys.
They do.
That is...
Like, insult-wise, they do.
Yeah.
100%.
So, anyway, the fact that everyone else in the family, you sort of see them in the upright, and when you got to Lily, you see her in a more inherently sexual position.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Showing she's more open about her sexuality. Also, she is clever. I would never have, in a million miles, or in a million years, thought to have done that. Oh, by the way, this whole webcam thing, there's someone in our college class who watched an episode of Black Mirror where someone was recorded, like, joking it's child porn. And he immediately put a blue tack over his camera on his phone.
That makes him sound sketchy.
It did. We all laughed at him. We all sort of abused him a little bit for it. But it was honestly hilarious to me. Just...
Yeah.
Oh. No. But yeah, again, the whole way this film is filmed almost has this exploitative... What did she say?
My iPhoto looks like a fucking snuff film.
Wow. Yeah. I like the whole sort of exploitative, like, sexualized nature of the film. It just hammers home the themes. Like, look at what they're wearing. I know it's probably typical for teenagers to wear, like, teenage girls to wear, like, shorts that are that short. But it's sort of... It does help to hammer home the themes. And I probably sound like a pruned old man right now. But I'm just talking about the themes of the film. And, by the way, what is the point... Like, does anyone actually use Amazon wishlist apart from, like, sugar dads? Or sugar daddies?
Like porn stars and shit.
Does anyone actually use them?
Not that I know of. I know like cam girls use them and shit like that.
Yeah, actually, have you seen the film Cam?
No,
You need to watch that. That's a good film.
Yeah, because I
watched it in college.
I saw it on a YouTube review, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to watch that. But
would you believe I watched that in college? I sat there with my phone just on the like sat up and I just watched it downloaded on Netflix.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Also, I like the
because you're doing a like media course, aren't you?
Yeah, I know, but
So they wouldn't.
Camp, Michael. Do you know what the film's about?
Yeah, I know what it's about. It's
And I'm
about
watching-
a cam girl that.
And I'm watching that on.
Not gonna go into anything for people that haven't seen it.
Well, the basic plot is that.
I know the plot.
There's a cam girl who. The account gets taken over by someone who looks like her.
Yeah, and then things.
And then things go absolutely mental.
Yeah, it's a horror film, isn't it?
Yeah, horror film. Blumhouse, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Blumhouse are behind some of 2018's biggest... Oh, shit, that came out.
Yeah.
Such as Cam and Upgrade. They're both really good films. Also, I like how... Oh, I thought that was the principal for a minute there.
So did I.
Because I was going to say, I like how she goes up to the principal. Almost like they share a bond now that she thinks she's going to get hacked.
Mm.
This film definitely is one of... I compare it to... I think in terms of pacing, I compare it to Slaughterhouse Rules. It's slow in that first half, but it really picks up in the second half and just becomes a blast.
Mm.
Like, and the first half isn't even bad, it's just slow, if you get what I mean. The first sort of 50 minutes. The first sort of 45, 50 minutes.
Oh no. Here we go again.
Wait, no. Because the scenes that are the two almost parallels.
Oh no.
Here
we actually go again.
One goes to shoot himself, and the other goes to actually try and defend himself.
Oh shit. Good.
Like, they should, oh no. Rational people would know he's not a paedophile. I like the way it's sort of cutting in between it, like why he became a teacher, and then the stupid shit that kids do.
Yeah.
Like, that is the mentality though that people have. Just resign. Just no. And this, we saw the pictures. That makes you paedophile as well. If he's a paedophile, you're a paedophile for seeing the pictures.
Yeah.
It's like in college, if there was a scandal about, let's say a student leaked nudes of another student when they were underage.
I believe there's a picture of me and my sister in the bath together from when we were proper young little kids, yeah?
Yeah. And what's the point of that story other than...
But didn't that make my mother a paedophile?
Yeah, but we don't know what happened to you when you were young. You're a strange child.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Josh. I hate you.
You're a strange child. This...
Wow.
There is no proof that he molested him, though. And
exactly.
That is the thing with this film. Everyone acts on instinct. Everybody acts on being everyone plays the moral high ground.
Jack's off to Fight Club.
Everyone in this film, everyone plays the moral high ground until they're exposed.
Oh yeah.
And that's again what makes this film almost so scary. You know that if anything happens to you, no one's got your back.
Oh yeah.
And that really helps. Yeah. So this whole scene again is another one I have no clue about personal experiences. I cannot tell you anything. I cannot tell you guys how accurate this is.
Neither can I.
This is oh yeah, he's the one that won't eat her pussy, isn't it? That's the whole conflict. Yeah, that's why. That is something that friends do, though. Like, that is... believe that they would like sort of tempt him, just try and get her laid. I like the gender sort of flip going on. In most films, it's the guy that's more sexual, isn't it?
What?
In most films, the guys are more sexual.
Oh yeah.
But in this film, it's definitely the women. The women. So I like how he's bringing up the double standards. I like
That was
that.
good timing.
Yeah. See, this. Yeah, I like the contrast.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the first guy that ever told me I was beautiful and they missed me. Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
And this now hate sex. They're probably gonna have. I think I remember like one specific shot.
Mm-hmm.
This. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna not do the reaction thing more often because it's very hard to hold a podcast on my own.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard to do the first reaction thing
viewing
for the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to cancel this episode, but we know that probably not going to do it again for unless there's like multiple people to talk about the film.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't work great with just two people.
Hey, I'd rather experiment.
And one reactor.
Oh, you can sort of trying to get a look at the guy who's
Yeah. Beardy McBeardy.
Beardy McBeardy
Is
Beard
that
Pants.
Josh from the Sidemen?
I don't look at the Sidemen's beards often.
Beards? There's only one with a beard.
Again,
The rest of them just have
I don't-
stubble.
I like this sort of voyeuristicness of it.
It's so fucked.
Yeah, but I like.
It's so
I don't know.
fucked that
I
it's
don't know what I
good
like.
for the film.
I like films that have a voyeuristic nature to them.
Mm.
Like, and that's what I like about Hereditary as well, because that film is the sacrificial lamb is the cult film through the eyes of the sacrificial lamb. And I think it was this shot that I remember very fondly. Well, not very fondly. That I remember. It was one of the. It might have been this one. The fact that I can't remember which shot I remember is not a good sign. I really wish I had this film on Blu-ray. DVD, it does not look as good on DVD. Especially as, like, I want this on my Blu-ray shelf. This is a film I want on my Blu-ray shelf. Same with Sorry to Bother You. Same with Upgrade. That it just annoys me that I can't have them on...
Fucked.
Well, that he's got a family. Well, again, the double standards, Michael.
Yes, I know, but, like... It's just... Oh... It's weird. But we see it in other shows as well, like...
Like
have
what?
you noticed, like, Going for Girls, it's the younger ones that people talk about, like, 30 is too old, like, especially in, like, How I Met Your Mother. Barney's always going for 20-somethings.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always the girls that are younger
Mm-hmm.
in film. But I think that's because they've sort of got this idea of, like, older girls aren't sexy. They've sort of got there's sort of this social idea that older women aren't sexy. What was I gonna? Oh yeah.
Which very much rivals the idea of MILFs.
So, by the way, I've just had a look. Oh, thank God. I've just had a look for the Blu-ray for Beautiful Boy because that was a film I saw on DVD today.
Was it good?
That was a great film. It was in my top 10 of last year.
Oh, nice.
Painful to watch.
Yeah.
Not particularly fun. But it's on Zavi, which is good.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But yeah,
These guys work fast.
What? The the hacker.
Hacking half of the town.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was half the town. And she was just Yes. I forgot. She wasn't hacked.
But he was.
But he was. And then...
It all got out through that, yeah.
Yeah. And
One
then,
of the Sidemen has had a nude leaked.
Really?
Yeah. It was Harry, of all people.
Harry was the one who did... What did Harry... What's one Harry's...
Harry's the
Roger
one...
Shaw.
Harry is Roger Shaw, yeah.
Why could I picture him?
The one that doesn't look... The one that
What?
doesn't look like he would have.
One... Like, I like how on people on Reddit are doing like the mystery solving. As someone who uses Reddit, I can confirm that is something we do.
Oh yeah, people go in on Reddit.
No. Like even not even just in Reddit. Like I know I will use like patterns, and I will use like I remember like you know how someone like if you meet like 2 weeks in a row somewhere. At the same time, same place. You ask what time they're getting off the bus. Say, I would instead of doing that, I'll just look at when I last messaged them. I just look back last week.
Yeah.
I always feel weird whenever I remember little things. I'm like, oh yeah, you do this, and they're like, how do you know what I do? How do you know my schedule? It's just really good memory. You told me once, and then I won't remember something that you told me like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my thing as well.
I remember like the most obscure little details.
Oh, same, man.
But like I'll remember what time someone got off the bus. Which I know is the only example I'm using. It's just because it's the only example I can remember. Yeah. Also, I like how this is the you know the jokes about how daddy's fucking the babysitter. This is that from the babysitter's perspective.
No.
What?
Oh yeah.
I like how it's a smart choice to make her 18.
Yeah.
Nothing,
really smart choice.
Nothing is illegal here.
Yeah.
Nothing between them was illegal. Here it's all about, and in fact, I like how nothing that people have been condemned for was illegal. I think to an extent. I think contextually, yeah, the principal wasn't legally in the wrong, but I really do like that. It is just social norms that are tested and shattered, and I really like that.
Well, where would you place that though?
What?
Because the principal,
it was
because you know how the law on naked pictures is 18 and under isn't allowed to be shared.
Or isn't allowed to be taken.
Taken or shared, yeah. So, what about the baby pictures?
Baby pictures, I think it's a different case. Otherwise, Man of Steel and the original Superman would be banned worldwide.
True, but like, in his case, he was probably sending them just to his wife, but would that still
or
be...
probably not even sending them to his wife.
Well, possibly, yeah. Possibly other family or other, like,
or
friends.
Or probably
and
not
stuff.
even sending them. I don't think...
Yeah, possibly not even sending them.
Also, I like how a lot of people, like, leaks, like, oh, look at all the sexual stuff leaked.
Yeah.
I could just imagine it being just, oh, what got leaked for you? Oh, no, my mate now hates me. He knows I've been talking... Like, all it would be is just a bunch of people being exposed to snakes.
Yeah.
I highly doubt there would be this many people.
See, this is why you've got to be open with your snakiness.
Yeah, Michael.
Me and him, we call each other assholes all the time, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Which...
We openly tell each other how much we hate each other.
Which is why we compliment each other behind our backs.
Yeah.
This film is like... This is build up. It's a lot of build up. Oh, I remember what happens here.
Oh, that's the truth. That's the truth.
What?
Nothing unites people like a tragedy.
Yeah. this scene, I completely forgot about it. It is the first sort of symbol of.
I love this score.
I remember it being good, but I remember this one being really stylized. With the red, white, and blue color theme, which I really didn't capture in my thumbnail, in the text of Assassination Nation. I did put the text right. I'm really paranoid now that I didn't put the text right. Like that I just wrote Assassin Nation or Assassination, which, by the way, this is a really good title, Assassination Nation. Isn't that a really good title just to say? Like, I really hope the mic's not picking this up because I know it is slightly loud still. Even like 50%.
What?
I watch like horror films on like 100%. Just imagine the jump scares in Ouija Origin of Evil on 100%.
Can we talk about this Slayham High Killers? Feels a bit naff to me. They could have had a better name.
I like this. The America's just been turned upside down by all of this.
Yeah.
See? Symbolism in its cinematography. I like it. And again, the cinematography is really good. This film is really well shot. And to think, we were going to do Spider-Verse.
I love this score.
Oh, I just realised my original Spider-Man DVDs have the reverse, or Blu-rays have the reversible covers. I should probably fix that. I'm going to fix that quick because that's annoying. I don't like the reversibles. I mean, they're okay design.
Oh, no.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Got me up all night. Yeah, that is the right thing. Sorry, Cole, don't copyright us.
Please, J. Cole.
You're a legend, man. This scene,
shit.
This is the first scene of violence. Like, this is the first time the violence in this film appears.
And she left the weapon.
Probably a dumb idea, but who knows?
Would have been my choice, but
I like. This is where the film gets disturbing. When I looked through all the leaked Mathers photos, or Nick Mathers. Man, this just shows the cruelty of high school kids. Like, how many secondary school kids would have done this, Michael? Michael. Also, ignore my brother's sort of accidental racism, if that caught it on camera. He's 11 and he's got ADHD. We don't take responsibility for his actions. I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to do history homework. And Michael is so engrossed right now that I've just spent.
it just seems like this, like,
It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
yeah.
Which is the point.
That's why I tend to just...
If you say not watch films like this?
No. Scenes like this in films, I tend to just kind of stop everything and just
Zone
watch.
into.
Yeah, because...
It's intense.
Yeah.
And again, it's a horror film. Do you see what I'm saying about... This is a horror film.
It definitely is a horror film in a way that others aren't, if that makes sense.
This is a horror film in the same way I Spit on Your Grave is a horror film. It's here...
100%.
It's here to horrify you. It's not here
That is...
to be... This isn't your Train to Busan. This isn't
That's a perfect summarization, you know.
This isn't your Cloverfield. This isn't your...
Hereditary.
Hereditary Friend Request. They're not trying to scare you.
Yeah.
They're trying to horrify you.
Mm-hmm.
That film was released like
I knew you'd
the
bring that up.
same month as this film's American release.
Oh, fuck.
The blood. I remember she's smiling. I think she's smiling. I can't remember. I think we cut to a shot of her smiling. Nope, she's not smiling.
Mm-mm.
I sort of remembered her smiling. I like how everyone's filming it. This whole film... Oh, yeah, she's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
This whole film is surreal. And... Man, is it good.
Are they cheering her?
I think so.
They are.
I give this film definitely an A. She's getting a lot more stuff going on in her phone. Like... This is what happens though. People do want to follow and... Oh... Her parents.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are going to have the... And she's 18 as well, so it's not like they can... Oh! Shit, I remember this scene. I remember this portion of the film being a little bit poorly edited. I don't remember really liking the editing of this. But this scene, I remember this scene now. It's very disturbing. See what I mean about the second half being disturbing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really kicks shit up. Just imagine seeing this in the cinema, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Not just with headphones on a TV screen or on a computer monitor. And now tomorrow I'm gonna go watch Aladdin and Paw Patrol after this film. I like how she just doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because she knows how her parents are going to react. Oh, God. This whole fear of your parents is just something that, scary. What is wrong with you? That's not something a parent should be saying.
No.
Oh. The whole double standard. The whole... Oh, not really double standard. Like, the moral high ground.
Fuck.
This... Like, she's being dragged out of her home by her mother. That's like if we saw Carrie having a normal... I love his reaction. Ugh. I don't even have to add this one to any of my lists. I've already got this on my list. Apologies. I'm actually going to swap it around though. I think this is better than Slaughterhouse Rules. This is where the film, for me, started to get really intense. I like how he's actually recording on the phone.
Yeah, this is
a huge
amazing.
pet peeve of mine in films is where you see someone answer their lock screen.
Yeah.
It's like, can you not just get like a PA to call them or something? No, it's irritating when that happens in films. Oh, because they were Grand Budapest and Raiders as well. Because... This film was my 31st favourite film of last year. It's good. I like how they're chasing her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the obsession. The people are twisted. Like,
Yes.
This is where things got brutal and got like just a kid with a toad in his hand. Just a kid with his toad in his hand. And a guy with his face
amazing.
splattered. Oh.
Oh, that was beautiful.
One week later, this jump, it felt really sort of out of place for me. Like an hour in, they're jumping a week forward. Like, I get it, sort of. Like, I've just written a screenplay where I have a jump just after the inciting incident. Like, 15 pages, or like 13 pages in, is a better jump than 60. Involves, like, violent mobs. Jesus Christ. 17,000 people. Oh.
Jesus.
Oh. Christ. What? Yeah, because what can the police and FBI do about it?
Exactly.
It is just going to be civil unrest.
Mm-hmm.
Man. And it is terrorism. That's the only way to put it. Terrorism.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, now you're going to start seeing how I feel this is the Purge film we should have got. Because the Purge films they're not PG-13, but they're rated 15 here in the UK. Like, the most, like, there is all political themes. It doesn't ever tackle social themes, which is what this film does so well, and is the whole reason why it is the best Purge film. And I love this shot. Shots like this that just track on something and spin.
That was beautiful.
Like, there was a film that I watched called See You Yesterday, which really felt like The Hate You Give with time travel was just much worse. Like, I love The Hate You Give. That was an amazing film. And yet, the film, they're trying to go after who's the hackers, aren't they? And they waterboarded him, I think. But yeah, the Purge films. What was I talking about? Sorry. This Assassination Nation, best Purge film. Oh yeah, See You Yesterday. It had a lot of those shots where it focused on something that's spinning, but it'll focus on it still. Like, I really enjoy shots like that. And even though it's like a much worse Hate You Give, it's still like shots like that I really like. I didn't like the film though. Felt way too tonally confused. Like, it had an F-bomb edited out. Like, it cut to the title card right as she was about to say fuck. But the film is rated R. Like, it has numerous F-bombs. Numerous gory shots. Like, racial tension, and yes, edited like a PG-13 film. Hell, the PG-13 film was edited in a rawer way. It showed... The Hate You Give actually showed the death of the kid. Right? But See You Yesterday, it doesn't. It just cuts to black, gunshot. And this is where this whole scene is just really good. Not necessarily, like, this whole film from, like, here, it's just so intense and it's honest. I can't help but love this, like, second half. Well, I like how she hasn't changed the contact. Oh yeah, everyone now thinks it's her, so that's such a good film. Not such a. Okay, it's these sort of shots. I think it was this one where you. Is it? Yes, you start to see the people. This is This is where the cinematography from earlier pays off, and I think this was a long shot actually. Nope. Just as I start saying that, I like how this film also wears its influences. Like the male. No, that is like. Like, I feel like this, this would be the obligatory girl shaves her head scene. I'm surprised one of them didn't shave their head. But then again, that probably would be, or girl burns motherfucking town to the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Because the slut's got a guy. That's why you got. I don't. Look, this whole. I just can't. Even without the sound, What's it? Even after this, even without the sound, I'm too invested. Like, this is such a good film. I like how. Like, we know it's not her.
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't have hacked Nick's phone.
No.
She wouldn't have hacked Nick. But it's all people need is this strenuous connection. This strenuous, oh, that person also lives at Lily's house. Must be Lily. And now you'll see what happens, because this is gonna be you're in for a real treat, Michael, with this should I say climax? Third act, essentially. Oh, this is sort of the second act climax. This is the shot, okay, that I remember from was the best shot in the film. Yeah, well, to be fair, that's what Xanax is for.
Yeah.
So I think people were upset at Drake for saying what was it?
I didn't have a Zan.
I did have a Zan 13 hours till I land.
Yeah.
Like, that's the correct usage.
Yeah.
It's like me saying I had a headache, so I had a paracetamol.
Yeah.
What do you do? Your correct response should be, so what? Not, oh my god, he had a paracetamol. Like,
yeah.
That. And out of all the shocking things in this film, I think that line about the Xanax, it plays into the theme. It would be, the general concept is frowned upon, but contextually, it makes sense. Zone 6 cannot arm because it is a computer and has not got arms.
I was thinking that.
And does not have the right to bear arms. I like the adults can't help as well, because they're pretty much the problem. Like, oh wow. This is a tense scene. Because see how it's all one shot? Like, it is all one shot. This, So yeah, this again. See how long this shot's going on for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is horror direction. Like, I remember I had chills watching this. And texting people in the same house. That's what everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still going.
I love how it's like kind of clearly Marty too.
What do you mean, Marty? Is it? I didn't.
I think it is because that room was shown before.
Well, no, this isn't Marty's house. You know that, right?
No, the other house that they broke into, Marty's. Yeah. We saw someone in that same room before the mayor got hacked.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, but because he was the one. He found out about the hack and he shared it around.
Was it?
Yeah. That's what was happening there. No. So yeah. Apologies if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm just proving someone wrong on Reddit because that's what we also do on Reddit. No, seriously, we
don't just hunt people down.
No, but I put up a post on My Hero Academia fan page or subreddit, and I said that
very nice pink gun.
Well, I said I gave a few release dates for upcoming My Hero Academia things, and one of them was the Season 1 Blu-ray, because for some reason we get Season 2 and Season 2 part 1 and the film on Blu-ray before we get Season 1.
Yeah.
So I've put
shit.
Yeah, she's been shot. That one character's mum has been shot and she is shocked.
She can survive that though.
Yeah, possible. Not likely, given
it's gut shot, so. Oh shit! The fuck? Damn.
Yeah, she was the one who went down first.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't expect her to have been suspended from a thing, so.
Yeah, well, they want to put her on display.
Oh shit!
The nail gun. Oh, they released another. You know the Child's Play poster that took the mick out of the Toy Story one.
Yeah.
They released another one where Chucky is cooking Slinky's back half on a open fire. Again, I like the upside down cinematography. I really, the cinematography in this film was really good.
Oh, that's.
This, again, the color scheme as well is really nice. The whites, the reds. It looks good. This film looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And like for a film, the film had to. If the Again, that cinematography, it was
amazing.
The cinematography acts in a way that's like, ooh, that's disturbing, but also really cool, and it's conflicting. I love that conflicting feel to it. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the end of the second act, and then you get another.
No. If only she'd stayed where she was, she could have just lured him over.
Well, he just had to reload off screen, so. Repeat text alerts, because apparently if the phone dies, she dies. He's getting him killed.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nick, and Nick is getting her killed. I mean,
oh shit, it is him.
I mean, I understand why.
Yeah.
But I like the police are involved. Oh god, it's just this film is. You see what I mean by Infiltrate and the real Purge film. There's Purge film. Oh wow, it's just I can't really talk about the themes anymore because it's like there's so much violence on screen. They all blame her because of one guy lying. Oh. So what are your current thoughts on the film, Michael?
Fucking amazing.
You loving it?
Oh, it's great.
Are you now?
It's uncomfortable,
but
it's
that's
great.
The point.
It's so...
Are you...
it's a piece of art.
I like how they're chanting, we're good people.
Yeah.
The best film is art. But yeah, are you now just as annoyed as me that there's only a DVD release?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna Google it now because I like, shooting myself in the foot. If there is a Blu-ray release for this and I've just missed it because my one Google search wasn't enough. Blu-ray UK shopping. So click shopping. Nope, that's imported. That's DVD.
Oh shit.
That's imported. That's imported. Oh no, that's region B, but that is Australian. So also imported. Yep, it's either gonna be ridiculously expensive or. I like how he's the one who she goes to for help. It makes sense though.
Yeah, he's why it's all happening.
He's not really why it's all happening.
He made them film why. He's the reason why he was filmed saying what he said.
No,
so
but
you'll
see what I mean.
He's not the reason everything's happened.
Yeah.
But he's the reason why they were coming for her.
Yeah. So I'm very annoyed that I've proved someone wrong on Reddit and they haven't instantly replied. Because I want instant gratification that I proved someone wrong.
Josh, you need help.
No, because you can, if you want to look at the post, I can show you that.
Strange.
I can show you that I proved them wrong. Said, June 10th, Season 1 gets its Blu-ray release. And he says, I assume you mean Season 3 Part 2, because both Season 1 and 2 have been out on Blu-ray for ages in the UK, unless you're talking about some new collector's reprint or something. So I sent him the Amazon link, which said, June 10th. Available to pre-order now. So, and I said, Amazon has it June 10th, you were saying. And even then, I showed him another one that had it for October 6th for some reason. And you see where the sexual threat comes into it. There is, you can tell there's something creepy about him though, in the kid's bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like the kid's 21 and has got all pictures of porn on their walls. It's not the kid. If the kid's bedroom does it for you, then you're obviously wrong.
Yes.
Out of all the times to have sex, I like how it's the same thing as It, where she's banging on the door and nothing's happening. It is the same thing as It when they're just looking. This is good. Are you looking? What are you looking up? Are you looking up the Blu-ray release?
No.
Are you looking up the cast?
You
want to know who Nick is?
He looks familiar.
You could have asked. I would have told you.
I don't care. I will find out myself. I kind of want
to know now as well. Who? Okay, you're doing it just for Google, Michael. You're a
Yeah.
You're basic. I will find out for you.
Is that in here? No, it's in here.
Assassination Nation. I will have it up before you. Watch. Oh, there's a woman called Abra. That's a Pokemon.
What?
Nah, it's John McHale. Who was in Ted, who was Rex in Ted, Agent Campbell in the Happy Time Murders.
Fucking knew it.
Yep. He played John McHale in Game Over Man. Yeah. Oh, he was
He was also.
He was Hemorrhage in Rick and Morty.
Oh shit.
Yep.
He was in something else. He was also in Community, and I knew that's.
He was also in Blended.
That's what I knew him from. I knew I recognised him
I knew him from Spy Kids 4D. Wait, what? He was Norm.
Oh shit! Really? Looking at.
He was Norm Head. He was Norm in Phineas and Ferb.
Oh.
Yep. If you don't know who Norm is from Phineas and Ferb, you're uneducated. You're a sociopath. Pleasant talking about Phineas and Ferb in a Assassination Nation commentary.
Mm.
Yeah, this is... I like how, if I remember this incorrectly, she's taking the power back.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure she kills him. I can't remember how this plays out.
It's weird seeing him in this role now.
Because you remember...
It's weird.
I don't really remember him from the other roles. Like, I know he's in them. I know who he plays. I just don't remember him in the roles. So this is weirder for you because you can picture another character doing this.
Uh-huh.
Try and watch Community again, Michael.
Especially his character from Community.
Try and rewatch Community.
If you remember his character from Community...
Was he the main character in Community?
He was one of them, and he was the manipulator.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only one I know is the one who called the other guy... said the other guy had Asperger's syndrome.
Mm.
Oh, there's a body in there. Whose body is that? That's his wife, I think.
They didn't leave. They didn't fucking leave. He killed them.
I didn't. I thought that was the other kid in the beginning. You know, I thought that was Marty the first time I watched it. That makes more sense.
He texted her saying his wife left.
Yeah, that makes more
kid.
sense.
Oh!
I didn't piece that together.
That's horrible.
I never pieced that together. I feel... See? Horror film. Let me see what the genre is on IMDb, okay? Because the only way to talk about this is in the context of a horror film. It is a action, comedy, crime, drama, horror, thriller.
Mm-hmm.
That's in alphabetical order. I would say just pure horror. It's meant to be horrifying.
Horror's first or second in that list, honestly.
Yeah.
It goes action, horror, or horror, action, everything else.
I'm going to give this a review on IMDb. Sort of. I'm going to give it a rating. I'm going to add a review as well. If I'm signed in. Okay.
This is what the babysitter should have been.
I haven't actually seen that all the way through. I watched like the beginning. I was just like, yeah, can't be bothered.
Yeah, it's very B-movie horror.
Like, I like B-movie horror. I just don't... It just didn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got 2 right hands in the poster, so...
Got that.
It's like the really long leg on the Ready Player One poster. It's clearly a mistake.
Or
How to Talk to Girls at Parties.
Oh no, that's in the film.
Yeah, that long leg. I didn't know. I didn't know that until like.
Have you seen in one of the Left 4 Dead games?
Yeah.
One of the female characters has a third hand on one of the loading screens, or I think it might be a Resident Evil game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So some zombie game.
I'm pretty sure it's Left 4 Dead or Resident Evil. I don't think it's any of the others.
Do you know Dead Rising got a mobile port?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't good at all. This is a
Hi ye.
this is not a film for the kids.
Definitely not. Not a film I'd watch with family either.
Yeah. Hey, let's sit down for a family viewing of Assassination Nation. I might see if Louis wants to borrow this because I know he wanted to watch it.
I feel like I'd watch it with my sister because I feel like her views on this would be quite interesting to see.
You just want to see her squirm for 90 odd minutes.
And that. No, I think she'd have some interesting thoughts about this film. I think everybody's family would, to be fair.
I mean, this is a film that's designed to be controversial.
Yeah.
But not controversial in the way that headlines. It's designed to be controversial that people who watch it talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what this film is
This is a
designed
film you can sit down for an hour or two and have a discussion about.
I mean, it's not something I want to because like I said earlier, I stay away from the sort of topics this film wants to talk about.
Same. But it is that sort of thing. Like, this film is a conversation piece. Holy shit.
And that is a climax. Does this have pop figures?
That's badass.
I sort of want a pop figure of one of these characters. I sort of want that as a pop figure.
I just want it as a figure.
No. Like, I can just imagine that as a pop figure.
That's badass.
I don't think this has a pop figure. This has pop figures. No, it doesn't.
No way, mate.
This film doesn't have pop. Well, The Witch has pop figures. There are pop figures for The Witch, Baby Driver, Bioshock Infinite. A guy can dream.
Yes, he can. So can a woman. What the fuck is it? Americans, right? Take the shot, Bond.
Oh, God.
Uh,
See, he's a guy, a woman stand.
oh, wow.
Are you gonna
Come
kill
on,
a cop?
do it.
Yes.
Yeah!
The blood is excessive.
Boom, boom, bitch.
Wow. This is. I like how she doesn't call him mum, like what in Afterlife. I remember. Wait, there was another twist to that. Diamond is somewhere. Okay, this just looks awesome.
Hell yeah.
This is the female, or this is the male rape revenge film.
They were talking about.
Yeah. She's got katanas. She has
got
swords.
katanas.
The guy on Reddit that I proved wrong says he.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember why this film was an 18. But yeah, he said he has
Shit.
he says he has a reprint. Or no, he said the guy on Reddit said, "I'm saying I already have it. That's a reprint." Yeah, well, I couldn't find that. I couldn't find it at all online until that came out. So. I like how cold she looks. Like
She's been through enough shit.
She's tired.
Yeah.
And the red jacket is wearing its influence on its sleeve. That film they were watching.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I am on the nose with my references in my screenplays.
Mm-hmm. That was such a stupid idea.
Well, again, thematically, they've underestimated the woman.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why they get killed.
But, like, running out one by one when there's 4 of them and 4 of you. Logically, that just makes no sense. Also, let's not forget they've got a semi-automatic rifle there.
Yeah. And a shotgun.
And a shotgun.
With a bayonet on it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about overkill? The bayonet?
Yeah.
Just imagine that kill in John Wick. Was it 2? It was 2. Where he reloads the shotgun with it in the guy. Just imagine that with a bayonet. And we're not, for this film, we're not doing who ate shit the hardest.
No.
No.
Although,
the guy
the
in
guy
the
in the car.
Definitely. Because this film isn't about murder. Well, it is, but...
That was a nice shot.
Where did she get him? What, through the...
Through the wheel.
Yeah.
With the revolver.
You'd think you'd have to fall down a little bit. Not fall down, but like get down a little bit.
Mm.
And this is just diamond. No, it's not diamond. Diamond's somewhere else. So you got them. They. I mean, that's the smartest thing you could do at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go on Reddit. Just prove me wrong. I'm gonna act like that never happened. So yay.
We have that on record now, guys. So
That's fun. Ignore
make
that.
sure to clip that and use it against him if you need.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him forget it.
Yep. This?
Do it. Do it. Oh.
Although I get to prove him wrong again because he said it was a HMV. The My Hero Academia Season 1 Blu-ray.
So you may be able to grab a W, even though
Yes.
you've already taken an L.
I'll grab a W here. I'll take any W I can. Oh, the one he's linked is... Look, that's an Australian release. Ha. Yeah, Season 2, Part 1. I own Season... Fuel.
She'd probably be in jail, to be fair.
Yeah, well, hang on. You wait till you see the ending, okay? I don't want to...
Oh, shit.
See this? This whole ending is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, there was... I'm waiting for you to get to the last twist. Because it's one that... So yeah, this sorry for the silence, guys. Just again, this guy on Reddit is really starting to annoy me. And who? They're surrounded from all sides. Or are they on their side?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're probably like the only people that that have no problem with. Oh no, they're people just recording it. The one girl with her phone. Safe to say I'm getting no karma from this because I'm not upvoting any of his stuff. He's not upvoting any of mine. If we upvoted each other's comments, I mean, can we just talk about the scale of this? There's one town in Salem that's got explosions, gunfire going off,
helicopters.
I almost feel like this is the director's cut of "This Is America," the music video. Honestly.
After Gambino arrived, the world went mad.
You don't expect this kind of stuff in like Middle America, Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Okay, if you were going to join them, why wouldn't you take a gun yourself?
Look, watch this. Cyber terrorism, murder, invasion of privacy, a life sentence is an absolute certainty. Who do you think they're talking about? Who do you think they're talking about? Have a guess, quick.
Oh, their daughters. But that's what you assume anyway.
That's her brother. It's the younger brother.
Shit, yeah.
That's a Twitter retweet, Michael. That obviously is retweet.
I don't get to see his retweets anymore, okay?
Yeah. Nice.
He did it.
Look why I did it, right? I don't know for the lols. That's the end of the film. Oh, hang on. I forgot about this. Oh, the credits. Yeah. David S. Goya produced this? He did Batman. How'd the Batman guy produce this? Probably... Wow.
What Batman, though?
Dark Knight. He was part of that trilogy. I'm certain I don't have any of them here. They're all of my dad's. So yeah, what did you think of that ending?
Good, but like... I don't know.
My problem with it is that his reason was for the lols.
Yeah, that's
a
my
very
problem.
That's 5 years ago. That's 5 years ago. If yeah, we can't stop on the.
Good choice. Good choice.
And we can't stop.
Very, very fitting choice.
Yeah, but the whole. What was I gonna say? I had something that was the whole for the lols. If it said anything else, then I would have sort of bought it a little bit more.
Even if he said for the shits and giggles.
Or I don't know, because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
For the lols is just
it's a laugh, innit? You know.
That's a very British thing to say.
I know, but that sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to watch this take of the marching band with "We Can't Stop" to the credits, or?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the This is the sort of stuff we'd do. I might do this.
This is chewing the scenery. You know what I mean? Like
it's
taking advantage of
the contrapuntal nature.
Yeah.
This. Good.
This surprisingly sounds decent in marching band.
I forgot Bill Skarsgård was in this. I forgot he was in this. John McHale.
Mm-hmm.
Bella Thorne was in this for she was probably in this for 2 minutes. I don't remember her character. So yeah, this Assassination Nation, Michael. What do you think of it?
That was uncomfortably amazing. Uncomfortably amazing.
It was a horror film.
100% a horror film.
In the only way you can say it was a horror. In like the best, most horrifying way you can say it was a horror film.
Yeah.
Like, you can't sit there and tell me that this isn't a horror film.
She played Reagan.
I don't remember who Reagan is.
Neither do I.
Like, this film is just... It's good. I probably enjoy it a lot more than some others.
That was amazing.
I mean, we probably enjoy it a lot more than some others. I know some reviews were mixed on it when it first came out.
Really?
Yeah. But I think it came out like the same sort of time as Star is Born, and like September was a packed month last year.
That was.
No, I feel like this film, it shoots for the moon. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, and
it's a very, it's a split opinion. Like this film is one that really gives you a split opinion.
Pass the disc.
Just
pass the. Ugh, fine. But yeah, this film goes for it wants you to have an opinion. It strives for conversation.
Yeah, 100%.
And thank God I put the right title on the thumbnail. That was gonna annoy me. I think the quote on the DVD, "Beautiful, shocking, exhilarating," is perfect. I mean, it summarizes it perfect. So yeah,
Jesus,
that was Assassination Nation. I think the first half is slow, but it's thematically very important.
I feel like it kind of has to be slow.
Yeah, I feel like there's my only problem's the editing. I feel like
it's
a little bit wonky in some places, a little bit choppy.
I feel that if this film had just gotten straight to
the point,
to the point of the violence and he's a hacker, we need to kill the hacker. It's erupted madness on this town.
Yeah,
it wouldn't get its point across.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't. It wouldn't be as good either.
It needed the time, and I think
it needed the time. It needed the subplots as well.
It needed it all, but I feel like it didn't. My problem with it is the editing. I feel like it tried to be a little bit too stylized at times. It just not all of the editing worked. But
I feel like some cuts were a little weird.
Like and the time jump,
and the time jumps were.
I feel like the time jump. It should have been like. We see that during the day and we cut to during the night.
But I feel like that's very...
Oh, I feel like it would have been much more chilling if it was within a day. She's gone to her friend's house, they've all gone over, and then later that night, they've all broken and done that. That would have been much scarier, I think. But yeah, I wouldn't have done the time jump, but...
I feel like they're too...
And I feel like the editing, especially in the beginning, was trying to be too stylized.
I feel like those things are both just too small to really... have a massive impact on it.
Yeah, I'd give it an A. That's definitely...
Yeah, I'd give it an A as well.
Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode of I Eat Biscuits for Breakfast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, I'm hoping to God I have a different host. Nothing against you, Michael.
Nah, I think I'll sit aside for a couple of days.
A couple of
weeks, sorry.
I'll try and keep him off for you.
I'll try and keep me off as well.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll see you guys I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
See ya.